Now, a little brouhaha has erupted over a lawyer's letter sent from Franks Ogilvie, a Wellington law firm, one of the principals of whom is Stephen Franks, ex-ACT MP, member of the Free Speech Union, regular contributor and appear on the platform. And a letter was sent out to a number of health professionals and organisations involved in transitioning and treatment of kids with gender dysphoria, suggesting that they should be careful because in future they may be liable for prosecution or face prosecution for their activities in giving kids puberty blockers, some would say being involved in the surgical mutilation of children, etc. People say that's unfair. There have been calls for the Law Society to get involved. So what's going on here? Well, I thought the best thing to do would be ask Stephen Franks, lawyer himself. He joins us on the line now. Stephen, welcome to the platform. Lovely to have you with us.
Good morning, Sean. Welcome back.
All right. Who did you write to and what did you write to them saying?
We wrote first to the ministers, it's now 3 ministers, in mid-January, saying that we'd been instructed to look at the risks to professionals who are involved in what they call gender-affirming care in view of the CAS report, essentially the UK government-commissioned report that looked at whether there was evidence enough to justify the harm that's caused by many of the gender-affirming care treatments, but in particular puberty blockers.
It's such a bad word to use. It's not gender-affirming at all. It's gender-denying.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's asked you to look at this, Stephen?
The client is Inflection Point New Zealand. It's an organisation of mostly parents of children. It's a conservative organisation.
Okay, is it aligned to any other existing group or political group in New Zealand?
I don't know. I haven't seen any indication that it is, but
who leads Inflection Group?
I'm not going to say.
Hang on, Stephen. I just want to hold you on here. I've been instructed by people, a group called Inflection Group, but I'm not going to say who they are. I'm already saying that this feels a bit dodgy.
Well, they're the clients. If they don't want to be named, but I can understand their reasons. The opposition has been hysterical. The threats to me. If you go on social media, you say that people want to cut off my arms, stuff Savaloys up my nose. There's a whole lot of genuinely hysterical rage from those whose
So you've written to the ministers.
Challenge.
Who else did you write to, warning or saying, look, we're looking into this. We just want to make you aware of it?
We wrote to the organisation, the professionals that call themselves PAPA, P-A-T-H-A, who are the guidance group for these specialists. We wrote to, I think, 16 practices. I don't know how many individual practitioners that would involve. And we've also written to insurers, medical insurers, just advising them that this could take the path, and looks likely to me to take the path that previous medical scandals have taken, where what people just accepted as ordinary practice is suddenly revealed to have been brutal and useless.
All right. Okay. What is your hope by sending this letter, that people will stop providing this care?
Well, the clients hope that they will, I'm sure. But our purpose in writing the letter is to say, get your lawyers to have a look at this. You are in trouble. You could be in trouble. You're likely to be in trouble.
Okay, look, I'm just looking at Inflection Point. The speakers at their latest conference, Mia Hughes, Roe Edge, who's regularly on the platform, Kelly J. Keane Mitchell, Posey Parker, as we know, Jan Rivers, who's on the program, Bob McCroskey from Family First, Jennifer Bilek, Brian Tamaki, Simon O'Connor, Rachel Stewart, the Landy sisters, God, the Mad Landy sisters, and Catherine. Okay, so they're a right-wing conservative group with some women's rights people thrown in, and they're the same people who've been campaigning this. To be honest, Stephen, I can't see why they would need to be anonymous. We all know who they are, and they haven't been backward in coming forward about their views on this issue. All right, the criticism, has anyone complained to the Law Society about this letter and said that you're monstering these people with legal letters?
Well, someone has, according to Radio New Zealand report, someone's claimed it, and in that report explained her reasons, among them being the puzzling one that we were trying to use the law to advantage our clients. I just hope...
Oh, heaven forfend, Stephen.
Yeah, I just hope her clients realise she thinks that that's not part of her role.
Okay, who was that person who complained?
I can't remember. It's a woman, I believe she's an environmental law practitioner.
All right. Is anything happening in that? Have you had a letter from the Law Society saying,
I
please
haven't.
explain?
No, we haven't heard from them yet.
Okay. So,
I don't think we will. I think the Law Society will knock it out. Just say, please tell us exactly what the complaint is.
Okay. Where is then your investigation into the possibility of prosecuting people who are involved in, inverted commas, gender-affirming care?
Well, we've done what we've been asked to do. We researched it, decided it wasn't fanciful. In fact, that there was a high likelihood that if the case review indications are right, people who are practicing in this area now, unless they're giving very solid warnings to adult patients, and if they're still taking children through some of this, there's a serious risk for them of a pretty gloomy legal future.
Yeah.